What the hell is going on, people? This is not a walk and talk. This is a sit and chat. Another little vlog, man. Just another little vlog. That's all it is. This is what I wanted to talk about in this one right here. This is one of these vlogs that actually got a little topic to it, and that is voting and the importance of voting and the importance of people telling you how important voting is. You don't have to tell me how important voting is. But that being said, I don't vote. Never have. Don't see myself voting. I don't concern myself with such things. You know what I'm saying? Especially the big ones. Now the smaller ones around your community, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is a little bit more important. As far as people when these fucking presidential elections come around is when everybody start pushing this whole you need to vote, you need to vote, you need to vote, you need to vote. No, you don't. You should. But no, you don't. People push that shit on you. It's just like people that I just got a voicemail. You know, when people call, check up on me, see how I'm doing and stuff like that. And last time he called, he's asking me if I vote, and I told him, man, I don't vote. And we went through a whole conversation about this shit. But he hit me back today. You know, man, I was just checking on you, blah blah blah. You know, and man, I sure hope you voting and blah blah blah. Why would you? We had a whole conversation about I don't vote. I'm 45 years old. If I hadn't voted by now, why the fuck would I start? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would I start? You know, I'm just like, because and I'm just talking about me individually. I ain't talking about nobody else or no other group that you try to include me in or nothing like that. You know, because people are like, well, if everybody, no. Because people always push this you need to vote shit on you when they assume or they want you to vote for the same person they voting for. You trying to encourage me to vote, that don't mean that I'm voting against you. You can be encouraging me to cancel your fucking vote out for all you fucking know. You know? And after a while I start to pay attention to certain shit, you know, past elections and all this other stuff, people that I would have voted for. And it's like, makes no difference who the fuck is in office. It really fucking doesn't. As long as we got this musical chairs of presidents going in and out, it's, you know, shit gonna keep circling down the drain because we're gonna be in a constant rotation of people trying to implement, you know, their policies or what they want to do, which a lot of times they don't have time to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, they have served mostly 2 terms, you know, in recent history. And it's still shit that they hadn't done. You know, then the other person come in and try to undo everything that the other person spent the last 8 years doing. You spinning your wheels. But then again, we learn from history that you just can't have one motherfucker in charge. Just can't. You know what I'm saying? You just look back at any history. I'd say about 80% of any place that had one motherfucker in charge usually fucked everything up because you just can't have one person in charge of every goddamn thing. We got a goddamn system. The president is not in charge of everything. The president is damn near a figurehead. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I mean, if he want to do shit, he got to go through all kind of bureaucracy to get shit done. You know what I'm saying? Checks and balances, things like that. So, you know, it's certain shit he can push through, but then again, it's, you know, he can try to do shit with these executive orders, and I mean, hey, they got a way to snuff that shit. Trust me, it's in there. They've been putting this thing together for a long ass time. They got a way to snipe everybody. So, yeah, motherfuckers come to me with this vote shit, and I'm like, hey, I don't vote. I look back in history. You know what I'm saying? Folks that I would have voted for. I'm like, okay, I just, you know, I think what's the first one might have been Clinton. I probably would have voted for Clinton. You know, I probably would have voted for Clinton. I don't know nothing about George Bush, but whatever. I don't know who the fuck he is. And then you got this, then he's a Texan too. I'm from Texas. Yeah, put a Texas guy in there. Why not? Because shit, fucking George Bush was fucking meme central. It's just, but at least I got a couple $100 out of it. You send out some money quick. Then you get Obama. Of course, Obama. You see me? Would I have voted for Obama? Probably the fuck yes. I would have voted for Obama. Obama fucked me. You know what I'm saying? If I would have voted for Obama, I would have been mad as fuck. Obama cost me all kinds of money. I didn't enjoy his presidency at all. He didn't do shit for me. I don't know. Whatever they can say he did this, and that. All I know is that I lost a year's salary fucking around with goddamn Obama. So, no. Fuck Obama. I don't give it. Him and his cool cigarette smoke, him and his nice, sexy ass wife and blah, 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 and all that. No, fuck that. That motherfucker ain't do nothing but cost me money the whole time he was in office with his Obamacare and cutting my goddamn paycheck and all this other shit. He didn't do shit for me. And then we get fucking Trump in office. In theory, I like Trump. Trump needs a proxy. Trump needs to be a background president. You know what I'm saying? But he got an ego. He's not going to be no background president. He needs to be a background president. There's certain shit, I'm not going to discuss all of it, that I fucking agree with. I do. Most of it I agree with. I just don't much like Trump. I didn't know Trump before. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you know his name. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Trump's name. Hell, he got a fucking, I don't know what is it, a shit after his name. You know what I'm saying? When you got like a Trump card or something like that, like you got an ace in a hole. That's what it's, as far as we know, that's what his fucking name means. Ace in a hole, motherfucker. So, and so far, up until this corona shit, he ace in the hole. He got some way to get it up, get over whatever he trying to get over. He got the Trump card somewhere. It's his fucking name. He talked too fucking much. He used too much superfluous language, which people don't really understand. You just know no superfluous language. You know what I'm saying? They don't need these grand words. Everything is not great and awesome and epic. You can't put that shit before every time you say something. Just say you need somebody in front of him to speak for the fucking president and let him do the shit in the background, because the shit he be trying to do is the shit that we should have been trying to do many, many years ago. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's how it works. But would I vote? I would have voted for, and if I would have voted, I would have voted for Hillary, just for the sake of having a female president. I'll tell you that right the fuck now. I'm trying to get all this other shit out the way. Let's get the first black president out the way. He done fucked up shit. For me, personally. I ain't talking about nobody else. Let's get Clinton. Get her in there. Let's get a female president in there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. Plus, she's a veteran. She been into some shit. But who hasn't? Who hasn't? All of them been into some shit. You go digging around somebody, like, you gonna find something. She been in shit since before Clinton, Bill Clinton was in office. They was in shit before then. She's a veteran. If we needed a female president, put her in there. She's seasoned. You know what I'm saying? I would have voted for her. But she got cheated. You know what I'm saying? It just, one of the other reasons why I'm just like, why the fuck would I vote? Hillary, now I don't understand, I don't even know if I want to understand how the whole, how they got these votes blocked up. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is an important state. Why is that state more important than the one fucking next to it? You know what I'm saying? He needs to win this state and this state. And no. How many votes did you get? It's just, how many votes did you get? It don't matter from which state. It don't matter from, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you just want to go by division of the population, and then maybe, yeah, I guess it kind of would make sense. But it's still, the way it ends up is that, from what I understand, me and my layman mind here, that Hillary Clinton had the most votes, but she lost the election. I wish she would have, if Hillary Clinton would have reran If she would have been running for president this time, I'd have been voting. I would have been voting. I'm tell you right now. If Hillary Clinton would have been running for president this time, I would have voted. Damn near guaranteed. I say damn near because, not 100%. But I probably would have voted. And I would have voted for, just to get this shit. We got black president. We got him out the way. We got a non-politician in there. So we didn't get a female politician, but we got a non-politician in there. Just not a regular dude, but some non-politician was able to run and win. So we got that out the way. We finna go back to the other shit because I don't know if Trump is gonna win, and I wouldn't vote for Trump. I really wouldn't. Not the way that you can't muffle him. So I wouldn't vote for him just for that reason. The shit that he trying to do, I agree with, but you can't muffle him, and he fucks up everything. He don't know when to stop talking. But Joe Biden was part of that Obama administration. I don't know if would I vote for that? No. And he another motherfucker that you gotta not let talk. You know what I'm saying? You can't let him talk. He says dumb shit. Damn near as dumb as Trump. And then he bring in, you say what the fuck you want. You can disagree or whatever. You got the token black chick. She might be accomplished and all this other stuff, accredited or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's a token. It's a token. It's a flip flop of the fucking Obama administration. Do I want to? Why? It's just. And people ask, why would you vote? Because it don't matter to me either fucking way. Shit gonna end up fucked up either way. Trump getting office, fuck shit up some kind of goddamn way. Somebody else getting office, fuck shit up some kind of goddamn way. It's just how the fuck it is. Clinton might have been the only one that I can remember, when I was younger back then and really wasn't paying attention to this shit, where I wasn't aware personally of too much other than the obvious. I'm not even finna say it. Other than the obvious shit. The shit that's going, I can't remember nothing. Everybody with Bush, it was always something. With Trump, it's always something. Every time he does. Now he got a shitty end to this presidency. If it ends, he got a shitty deal. It was kind of like George W. Bush got a shitty deal because 9/11 happened right at the end of his presidency. At that point, September, what the fuck can you do? You on your way out. He had already served 2 terms. You know what I'm saying? And shit, he got to other people got to handle this because he gonna be out of office. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he running and he gonna, hop back in office, the next term. No, he did 2 terms. He out of there. And he got a shitty kind of end of the deal to his presidency because that 9/11 shit happened right at the end of his shit. Just and then, like I say, at the end of this Trump shit. Now, if this fucking virus thing hadn't happened, you know what I'm saying? Trump clean. I mean, he ain't clean, you know what I'm saying, but he, along with the regular trash that he dragged behind him, he going right into the next term. You know what I'm saying? He going right into the next term. Now, you would have had some other people in there other than Biden. It would have been a few other people that was racing towards it other than Biden because the corona hit and some people just dropped out. Bernie Sanders just dropped out. Bernie old as shit. He was just like, fuck this. There's too much shit going on. I'm better off just doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And we end up with Biden as the main competition for Trump, which I'm not confident in that. Would I vote for him? Probably not. Would I vote for Trump? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I agree with a lot of Trump trying to do, would I vote for him? Fuck no. Who I'm for the vote? I'm just for the vote, just the fucking vote? No, I'm not. If I don't like either motherfucker, I'm not voting for either goddamn one. You know, that's my deal. If I don't like you and I don't like you, I ain't voting for neither one of y'all because it don't make no goddamn difference. You know, pick the lesser of two evils. No, it ain't the lesser of two evils. It's gonna be evil either goddamn way. You know, just I don't know. If people fuck with you, but I'm not voting for who the fuck you voting for. All these folks, you know, of course, black people. I'm dealing with black people all the goddamn time that ask me, am I voting in? And try to encourage me to vote. But they assume that I'm going to vote for goddamn Biden. You know what I'm saying? They assume that I'm going to vote for goddamn Biden. Just don't assume that. Don't assume that. You know what I'm saying? I got my own brain over here. I got my own way of looking at shit. You know, don't assume that. You might assume, like I said, you might be encouraging me to cancel your vote out. And they'll be like, that's fine, as long as you vote. Bullshit. Don't blow that shit up my ass. That's fine that you canceled out my vote. I encourage you to vote because it's your... The only reason I feel bad about not voting is because I know what the fuck we went through to have... And I say we, you know, I wasn't around back then, to actually get the privilege to vote. You know, should you vote? Yes. Should you just vote for the fuck of it? No. Use your goddamn brain. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's some concrete, just obvious ass shit that you just have to vote for somebody other than the other, even if you don't agree with them, okay, that's fine. You vote. But everybody don't think the same way. Everybody ain't living under the same situations. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking complain hardly. You know, Obama came in office. First thing I noticed when Obama got in office was my paycheck was a lot lower than it was at first. You know what I'm saying? Then you get this other bullshit later on to where with the whole Obamacare shit, that cost me a lot of goddamn money for nothing. End up paying for an insurance policy that didn't cover anything. Like literally, Obama come in office, cut your goddamn paycheck, make you sign up for insurance that has no coverage. You go through that little whatever they call that little Obamacare website shit that kept breaking the fuck down, trying to find some insurance that you can fucking afford. End up getting some insurance. You signing up for that shit, you paying for that shit every month. And you know how us people are. And I say us people, that's just people in general. I ain't talking about black folk. You know, we don't go through the fine print. So you get through there and hey, you got an insurance policy, but the policy doesn't actually cover anything. You still have to pay for this visit. You still have to pay full price for these procedures. You still have to, just like, why? I'd have been better off taking that money that I was giving to them for the policy. I mean, for the policy, using that money just to pay for the visit, because I have to pay for it anyway. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. I would have voted for Obama. I would have voted for that bullshit. And motherfuckers wonder why Trump come in and want to do away with that shit. We want to flush it down the goddamn toilet. That's why. I was my first-hand experience of how bullshit that whole system was. Yeah, talking about it's not for the our young. He said, Obama said this shit out his fucking mouth. You know, this is not for the young and blah blah blah. These policies, all that money that you paying into those policies, are paying for the older folks. You know what I'm saying? So you paying for an insurance policy, unless you get one of the really expensive ones. And why the fuck would you do that? You can just go out and get your own private insurance if you can do that shit. I'm like, yeah. That money is paying for the care for, the elderly and the older folks. I'm going to pay for an insurance policy that's supposed to be for me. My name is on it. It has no coverage, but that money is going towards paying somebody else's health. Come on, man. Come on, just... Why would I vote for that? Why would I vote for that? So stay out of my motherfucking ear about voting. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of my ear about voting. I don't vote. That's it. And other than this video, I really don't complain. I don't. Obama cut all my money off. I lost a whole year's salary. And did I complain? No. I ain't have time to complain, motherfucker. I got to keep going to work. I got to keep paying bills. You know, I can't, you know, because all that shit's going to happen whether I'm pissed off or not. And that's the main thing. You know, once a motherfucker get in office, you stay pissed off all you want. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers start doing some shit they said they was going to do and not do it, and or start doing some other. Well, they in office now. You got to deal with that shit 4 years from now. When it's, you know, a couple of years from now, when it's time to run for re-election, you got to deal with it then. But you voted for that shit. You know, me, I just don't vote. I live my life every day. I've been doing fine. 45 years. I've been doing just fine. You know what I'm saying? And the shit and the bad times that I went to, as far as the election and presidencies and shit like that, these motherfuckers I would have voted for anyway. So it would have happened. It would have happened anyway. You know? So, yeah. I do encourage people to vote, like I said, but don't let people guilt you into voting. Or guilt you into voting for who the fuck they voting for. Because I'm one of them motherfuckers. I will go out right now, register to vote, and vote for the opposite motherfucker that you voting for just because you done pissed me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell, get the hell out of my ear with that. So I know a lot of people gonna disagree with that. You know, especially a lot of black folk and probably a lot of females that anybody that had a history of having to struggle to get the right to vote, not going to appreciate this at all. You get the right to vote. Don't mean you have to. You know what I'm saying? It's not an obligation. Understand that. But like I said, I also agree with the fact that if you don't vote, you can't complain. You know, if you don't vote, don't complain. I'm the main one to tell you that shit. So, yeah. It is what it is. That's my rant for the day. Catch y'all later.